All right. Well, hello everyone. Welcome today to a special stream. My name is Victory, and I'm joined here today by Hawkeye.
How we doing?
Doing well. Doing well. So, we are running one person short today. We don't have Blanca Chu, and I am running the technicals as well as the stream today.
Double duty.
Yep. It's like husband edition all over again. So, if I do
It's
struggle...
almost like multi-classing in Final Fantasy.
Multi-classing. That was always some of the best things to do, mix classes together.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I do apologize if there's any struggle. Today, we have a small setup in front of you. And I can zoom out here so you guys can see a little bit more of it. So some of the cards here are not Final Fantasy. They are Magic the Gathering cards, but they are the Baldur's Gate edition cards, some of the artistic ones. But the boxes are the Final Fantasy Magic sets, and we have yet to open them. We've been holding on to them today so that Hawkeye here and I could open them together.
I cannot wait. I told Victory before, I only brave the storm because where we are, it's quite a storm out there. I only brave the storm for two reasons. One, to go to work, and two, to open cards.
No.
And this is not work.
And these are some nice cards to open.
Yeah, this is one of the more recent collaborations with Magic the Gathering, Wizards of the Coast. As you can see, like Victory said, they had a Baldur's Gate or Dungeons & Dragons collaboration. They've also had Hatsune Miku for fans out there, like myself. They have a Sonic one coming up. They had Jurassic Park about a year or two ago. And they currently, the really big one, I think the one that's flying off the shelves, is the Final Fantasy collaboration. It celebrates not just one game, but the entire 16-game franchise.
I didn't know that. All right, so without further ado, I say we begin. I just don't know where to start.
I would say let's start with the bundle, because that comes with a couple different things, as well as some packs to open, and then that can lead into the boosters to finish it out.
Not the starter kit?
Well, starter kit, just the decks to battle with.
Yeah, but that's the start. Start with the starter. Or at least that's my philosophy. I start with the starter.
All right, let's try the decks.
I say we do the starter, then the bundle. Same order, but just look at the decks real quickly.
Yeah, we can take a look at the decks.
What we have here, I'm sure everyone's able to get these online. I don't think they sold out, but they may have.
Amazon, I think you can get them for about 25 or so it's not too bad.
Okay. Actually, yes, I got all of these on Amazon, but the pre-order back when they came out months ago. I'm excited to see this. All right.
Okay, so what we got here is one of the play boosters. So two ready to play decks, and in typical fashion, it features the hero and the villain. So we have Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII with his ever nemesis Sephiroth.
Have you played Final Fantasy VII?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Played the original. I must have put 80, 90 hours on it. And then I just actually in the past year started playing the remakes. And to tell you, if you haven't played the remakes yet, you really gotta try it. And deck boxes too?
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. It's lit.
Interesting. I don't know how these would fold together. Feels like a Hot Pocket box.
It does look like a Hot Pocket box. There you go.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't think it fits with sleeves. I think it's just meant to be played with. But they're cool nonetheless.
I'm sure we can. Nah, probably won't fit sleeves. You're right. I don't see a way where this fits with sleeves. Ooh, struggle. Just to get this to fold right.
Nice little box.
That's going to be part of the set. Now, have you played Magic the Gathering?
I have. Yeah, long-time player. I haven't played in, I want to say, quite a few years. But I've been following some of the sets. Like, I bought a lot of the Jurassic Park collaboration when they came out. They got some Jurassic Park cards. But last time I played must have been 2015, 2016. Like, I bought sets to play with. So it's been a while.
This seems like a nice collaboration.
Yeah, it is awesome.
What were your thoughts of the remake of the game? Because I played Final Fantasy VII. I played the remakes.
The remake was done very well. I found it odd that they broke it up into three. Kind of like the 3 discs in the original. But I guess it really expands upon each section of the story. Now, I haven't finished the second one, Rebirth, but that's probably my next endeavor. And I'm pretty sure there's more Sephiroth in that one. because there wasn't as much in the first one. So I think he plays a much bigger role in the second one.
So if you haven't finished the second one, and I don't give spoilers, I enjoyed the first one a bit. The first one was pretty good, like really. But the second one, I kind of lost interest. They didn't keep the seriousness of the game. And I've yet to finish it as well, actually. I kind of just dropped it and
Interesting.
didn't get the urge to finish it.
Maybe I'll watch a Let's Play.
Yeah.
Because it's a lengthy one, too. Oh, there he is.
Oh, yeah. Let's get some penny sleeves right off the bat.
Get sleeves for that.
All right.
Those of you at home, I'm sure someone here is One Winged Angel playing in the background of your mind.
All right, and so these are pre-built, ready to go decks.
Mm-hmm. These are straight, ready to play. So it's good for if you know how to play. You want just a quick Final Fantasy match. That's how you start. Pick one of them.
Now, you said you played Magic, but did you play? This is a different version of Magic from the original Magic, right? This is like Generals and slightly different.
This isn't Commander. This is regular.
This isn't Commander.
This isn't Commander.
I don't know why I thought this was Commander.
Commander is a separate like 100-card deck.
Yes.
Only one of each card in the deck, and one commander that's in charge. But those are expensive. Those are about 60 to 70 per deck, and those come with a lot of more powerful cards than you would find in a standard starter deck. So I think they have of the commander decks. I think they have one Cloud one of Titus from Final Fantasy X. I think they have Lightning, and they have someone from Final Fantasy 14, like a cat-looking girl.
So they're different two versions then.
There's 4 different command. Yeah, this is standard Magic, and then Commander's a whole different format.
Okay, I didn't know they had 2 different sets out for Final Fantasy.
You can still use these for. Well, it's all one set.
Yeah.
But play wise, you can use these for Commander. It's not ready to make Commander. They have separate Commander decks. I actually don't know how to play Commander. I've never played it before.
And that was what I was going to say as well. I don't know how to play Commander. I did play the original Magic the Gathering, but I've never actually played Commander. So we'll see how this goes. Take your pick. You're going to open one, I'll open the other.
Oh, I need Sephiroth one.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
All right. So I'll go through this deck really quickly, and then you'll go through your deck.
Cool.
However, the wrapping... Oh, there it is. There's a pull tab.
Oh, perfect. Now, what's cool, though, and you can show the people on the camera, on the bottom of each card, they actually tell you what game the card is from. The particular creature or the item, whatever it is. You'll notice in the bottom left corner which Final Fantasy they're referencing, which is a nice touch.
Well, I don't know how well that lines up over there, but let's see. Are we getting in focus? We are struggling to stay in focus here. All right, well, let's see what we got really quickly. We got Cloudbound Moogles.
Nice.
Orioles, classic creatures. Dwarven Castle Guards. We got Fate of the Sun Crest.
What game was that from?
I am looking. This one says Final Fantasy 12.
12? Nice. That's a Zodiac one, right?
Yes.
Which you weren't a fan of, you said.
I was not a fan of it. Slash of Light, Final Fantasy 1. White Auracite. White Mage's Staff.
Classic White Mage. Oh, yep. Steiner, Final Fantasy 9. It's my favorite game.
Is it?
Final Fantasy 9? Yeah, it's my favorite.
I would have to say it. 11 is my favorite. It's just a multiplayer. But if you go non-MMO, Final Fantasy X was my first game, and because of that, it was my favorite. Like, I get how the others are better in their own rights, but...
So you definitely want to pick up the Titus Commander deck.
Oh, absolutely.
They got Waka in there. Oh, that's is that Alexandra? No, Beatrix.
No, Beatrix.
I love Beatrix.
Item shopkeepers. We've got... What do we got here? And I'm trying to keep both cameras in set here, but I realize one's zoomed out. Let me see if I can get you guys a little more zoomed in. Is that better in focus?
It's got the background a little more focused.
Correct. I'm going to... I do not know why I cannot get this camera.
You got it.
I got it.
Yeah, good.
All right, I'm going to shift it a little bit more and see if I can keep it like that. There we go.
That's perfect.
Warrior Sword. Freya's Crescent.
Oh, Freya, also Final Fantasy 9.
Samurai's Katana. Samurai's one of my favorite classes.
Which one was that? Is that Final Fantasy early, one of the early ones?
This one is from Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, 14, okay.
Which is online. But
I didn't even know Samurai was a class.
yeah. Judgment Bolt, Ultimate Weapon.
There we go. That had to be in Cloud's deck.
Everyone knew that.
Yeah.
Royal City.
And we got the lands.
Our lands.
Yeah.
These are really nice.
Yeah. Some familiar locales to Final Fantasy players out there.
Wow.
The Plains one looks like Final Fantasy 15.
Oh, these are really nice lands. Hero tokens.
Nice.
I recognize the Final Fantasy 14 hero tokens. Instructions for your turn. And then the codes.
That's a great, really great for a starter one too. I'll let you go through this one so you don't move the focus.
No.
You're in a good spot.
In fact, go ahead and switch spots. Let's do
Sure?
it. Yeah.
So this would be, for those Final Fantasy players out there, switching one character from the back of the fighting to the front. As you bring them in. There we go. Yep. Alright, so we got, I hope I'm saying this right, Sahagin?
Oh, Sahagin, I think.
Sahagin. Yeah, from 14? No, from 4, actually, excuse me. No, it is 14.
It is 14,
yeah.
games, but that one I think is 14.
Yeah, it is 14. So Sahagin?
Yes.
Nice.
Sea creature.
Yeah, they look like, actually look like the characters from Castlevania, too. Castlevania 4, that would jump out of the water. So we got a Meg Pixie, also Final Fantasy 14. What else we got? A couple Pixies here. Retrieve the Esper. Oh, that's Final Fantasy 6. That's in the opening mechs that you see in the game.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, that was a classic. Dreams of Laguna, Final Fantasy 8, right away.
Interesting.
Yeah, Laguna was a cool character. Realm Sketching. So this is
Sephiroth's deck.
Final Fantasy 6. Yeah, because he's black and blue.
Okay.
So it's not just from his game. Ultimecia, also Final Fantasy 8. That's a cool looking card. Undercity Dire Rat. That's 12. Rats are enemies in almost every game. Oh, Shinra Reinforcements. Nice.
Alright.
Final Fantasy 7 enemy.
Yep.
Let's see what else we got. Sephiroth's Intervention. Oof, you know what he's doing here.
Almost.
You know who's going after in this shot. Fate is not to be taken lightly, Cloud. Shambling Setith? Hope I'm saying it right. Final Fantasy 13.
Final Fantasy 13. I don't think I remember that one.
No? It's a mutant.
Nope.
Albed Salvagers. This is Final Fantasy 10. You should know these.
Yep, the Albed. Yes.
Nice. Oh, there's Titus, Overkill.
And Sephiroth's deck.
Target creature gets -0, -9,999.
Gee, I wonder what creature survives that.
Yeah. Evil Reawakened, so Final Fantasy 5. I like the way the old characters used to look too. Final Fantasy 10, Seymour Flux. Spirit Avatar. What else we got? Deadly Embrace from Final Fantasy 16. It's a recent one.
I don't want to neglect our chat. I've realized it's been hard to do the chat without a technical person. AJ, you never played Magic. Okay. You like breeding chocobo birds.
Nice.
The only Final Fantasy characters you know are from Kingdom Hearts. Well, Kingdom Hearts did have good characters. Honestly, they took some of the best characters from Final Fantasy.
Yeah, they really did. Kingdom Hearts was great. I wish they kept up with it in the Kingdom Hearts 3, but they kind of phased them out, unfortunately. So Zandy, the Dark Mage from Final Fantasy 3 here, another classic character. Magitech Scythe. This is also 14.
14, okay.
And we have some of the places. Trino from Final Fantasy 9. I played a lot of the card game in this town. It was good for. What was the name of the card game?
Which one was 9?
9 was with Zidane, Vivi,
Okay.
Garnet. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so Trino was a cool place. I think you meet Amaranth there too. He joins you. Islands. This is Final Fantasy 13. Also nice looking. What else we got? Final Fantasy Islands from 10.
There we go.
That looks
Yep.
familiar.
That's the beach I think you land on, and
Mhm.
Waka finds you.
Yeah, it looks like that. This is Final Fantasy 8 Island. What else we got here?
Memory serves, the Al Bhed that you pulled earlier. That's the race Waka was racist against. Right?
Oh, was
he
it?
believed the Al Bhed were all criminals, if memory serves, and then he meets one, and he doesn't start with his prejudice. He just assumes that they're criminals, but he quickly corrects himself when he sees that it's not really true, and he questions everything he learned at that point.
Interesting. I was a fan of Waka too, but I really didn't get that far into 10.
No? Oh.
When that came out, I think I was it was high school time, but I had a lot of time to play. Too much studying, which I regret.
So 10 was my high school time as well, or at least I was introduced to it at my high school time, because it was the PlayStation 2, and the PlayStation 2 at that time. Sorry, as we switch seats here again, musical chairs. Apologize.
Character change.
So Final Fantasy 11 came out, and it was on the PlayStation 2, but you had to get the
That was
external
online,
hard
right?
drive.
Yeah, I remember that.
I didn't know about Final Fantasy. I only got the drive because SOCOM, yes, the Navy SEAL game, was like the shooter game of PlayStation at the time. It would run faster if you had the hard drive. And I really wanted to get better at it. This is when I was like the worst at shooter games.
Compared to now.
Compared to now, I wouldn't say I'm great, but I'm a lot better. Back then, it was terrible.
Watch the Fortnite clips, chat. Watch the Fortnite clips.
Oh, SOCOM was nothing like Fortnite. You couldn't jump or anything like that. But
No, it was realistic, yeah.
But make a long story short, the SOCOM was great, but then it came with Final Fantasy 11 installed.
Oh.
And I was like, all right, well, I'm not going to get a free game and not play it. I played it.
At the very least, right?
And I never stopped. Then went straight to 10, and then from 10 to 7.
There you go.
Then from 7 to like 1, 2, 3, 4 tactics. It was a journey.
Okay. Yeah, those in the chat, if you remember your first Final Fantasy game, let us know which one it was if you played it. But we all started somewhere.
Yep.
It kind of brought us to the rest of the franchise. That's how it works.
And I would say that, I don't know. Kingdom Hearts, I would say that counts. I was struggling with it.
I would count it.
I would count it.
Yeah. It's canonical in terms of the characters' adventures.
All right. So we said next we were going to go with the bundle.
The bundle. Yeah, let's see what this comes with. Seems like a nice little set.
So now with 9 play boosters.
Keeping up with the Pokemon ETB trend. Like if Pokemon gives 9, we give 9. So just to read the back of the box, it comes with some foil cards. So 16 traditional and 16 regular land foils, which is nice. 2 foil extended arts. Oh, I see Sephiroth again. Nice. A Final Fantasy die, which is pretty cool.
And a card box.
Card box, always helpful. And of course the 9 packs. So a decent set out there if you're looking to start, you're not sure where. And you want to rip some packs, the bundle seems like a good place to start.
Okay, talk about Pokemon ETB.
There we go.
That is a Pokemon ET. Oh, but you know what? I did not see this back there.
Oh, nice. The Lightning and Sephiroth. There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Now, I tried playing this game on the Xbox at the time. I think it was the Xbox 360. Or maybe it was the Xbox One. This was in college. I lent it to the RA, and I never got it back.
Lesson out there. Don't lend your games unless you know the person.
Yep. But he never reported me for my microwave, so I guess we're even.
I guess you're fair, yeah. That's a real one. Now, if I recall, the old Magic packs like this used to be called, I think, the Fat Packs. And I think they came with the booster packs, and they also came with a little booklet of all the cards in the set. So maybe this is a little different in this bundle. But it is very reminiscent of a Pokemon ETB.
Okay. So, let's see here. Got our tokens. Everything's in a box. I do love a good D20.
Nice size, too.
That's a nice size D20.
It's got some weight to it. What's the Final Fantasy symbol on 20? Oh, treasure chest.
Treasure chest?
Nice.
What's the 1?
Standard magic.
Standard magic. Yeah. All right. Or is that reversed and we got it backwards? Well,
Alright.
I would hope not, but. Alright.
Nice. On the other side too, we got Sephiroth. Got a crystal.
Very nice.
Pretty cool.
So these are the tokens. I guess this box is a consumable.
Yeah.
And we've got our packs. All right. So normally we let the chat decide.
Well,
I'm
here
going to-
We have the lands and the should be the foils.
Yep. So we're gonna do a divide. My question is, do you want? I'm gonna rephrase that because mentally I phrased it wrong. Which half do you want?
I'll take the back half. You can start it.
All right, I shall start it. And I'm gonna pick. This time, I'm gonna pick the right set of foils. And that one is yours.
Nice.
So, play boosters, 14 cards. All right. Let's see how this goes.
And they do give you value for your money. 14 cards is a lot.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if we get some good pulls here. Get the sleeves ready, because
Try to be gentle with it.
and these all have cloud on it too. So interesting.
They are all cloud.
The face of Final Fantasy, some may say.
I guess. I always
Nowadays, anyway.
nowadays. Titus would have been my choice, but I get it.
He is one of the main. Like, he is one of the standard.
So Final Fantasy 1, simple treasure chest, sacrificial token.
Oh, so we open it from the back.
Oh, but I opened it backwards.
Tokens usually in the back.
All right, Dragoon's Wyvern.
Oh, nice.
So Dragoon in Final Fantasy 11 was one of those classes where you'd run around with a spear, you'd jump a lot, and you'd have your pet Wyvern, and your pet Wyvern would have elemental attacks, and you do combos with them. Really cool class.
Nice.
And they specialized based on their subclass. A lot of people did different subclasses to make them different. Cloudbound Moogle, classic Moogle, Final Fantasy 14. For those of you who don't know what Moogles are, they are pretty much your companions, your friends, they're your allies, they're
Save points.
your save points. They're the people who carry your stuff for you. They're just really nice, friendly creatures. Yeah, Suplex from Final Fantasy 6. Namazu Trader.
Hmm.
I don't recognize this one from 14.
I'm not sure either. Yeah.
It's a fish citizen. Airship crash, because there's always an airship.
Always an
and
airship.
It
Yep.
almost always crashes.
Another Final Fantasy staple.
Final Fantasy 9.
Oh, you're going to crash in the forest. Let's see.
Yep. The Sahagin. White Mage's Staff. We saw this earlier. The Meg Pixie.
That was in the Sephiroth deck too. Yeah,
Yep.
that's 14. Oh,
Ooh,
we got
Fenrir, one of the summons.
Okay.
All right.
So how do the summons work here?
I don't know. So this one's Final Fantasy 11 summons. Fenrir is one of my favorite summons. If you ever played Final Fantasy 11, you'd be a summoner. You start with Carbuncle, your basic
Oh,
summon.
classic Carbuncle. Yeah.
Classic Carbuncle. And then you'd get Fenrir. You would try to get Fenrir. You have to do all the elements, and he was the summon to get. So here we have Crescent Fang. Search your library for a basic land. Then you have Havenward Howl. When you next cast a creature spell this turn, that creature enters with a 1/1 additional counter on it. And then the third one is Ecliptic Growl. Draw a card if you control the creature with the greatest power or tied for the greatest power.
Interesting. So it looks like similar to a summon in the game, it's a limited number of turns. So after 3
Yep.
turns, then he's gone. So each turn he gets another power. Interesting.
So you get all three turns of it. Nice. Overkill, we saw this earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Ultima, I believe we saw this earlier as well.
No, we had Ultima Weapon. This is
Oh.
Ultima the spell, right?
Ultima the spell. All right. Oh, this one's from Final Fantasy 14. Destroy all artifacts and creatures.
Nice.
End the turn.
It's almost like the old magic card, Wrath of God.
Yes.
We'll just wipe the board.
Oh, the fact that you called it old. That was one of my
Well, that
last cards I got in my deck.
Yeah, that's a vintage card though. That was around when I started playing.
Moogle's Valor. For each creature token you control, create a 1/2 white Moogle creature token with lifelink.
Nice.
And creatures you control gain indestructible until the end of turn.
That's Final Fantasy 3? Because I see Locke's name there.
It looks like 6.
Or 6, okay. I think 6 was 3 in English, actually. I gotta double check my facts on that.
Yes.
English localization.
Reach the Horizon, Final Fantasy 7. I do like this card a lot. Now, I realize I've been holding it a little off center. The camera's a little low. Let me try to raise that and get this in shot. So I don't know how well you can see it, but that is the entire set of Final Fantasy VII at the end of the first game. It's all of them at the horizon. Maybe you see it better on the main camera as well. And the last card for this pack, the Forest.
All right. So our rare was which one?
Our rare was the Reach the Horizon.
Reach the Horizon. Okay, cool. Oh, and the whole cast is there. Awesome.
Although, for rare, it was an uncommon. So I guess Moogle's Valor was our rare?
Ultimate looks like too.
Oh, Ultimate. Sorry,
Ultimate,
you
yeah.
is Ultimate?
Mm-hmm.
I'm used to you being uncommon. All right, let's get to the next pack.
Oh no, you is uncommon. I'm looking at the color, the gold color symbol. So that's silver. Silver's uncommon. It's just the alt foil.
Ah, okay.
We have two rares, Ultima and the Moogle's Valor.
Gotcha.
So looking at the facts about, there we go. So yeah, Final Fantasy 3 for Super Nintendo was Japanese Final Fantasy 6. That's why I was confused.
Ooh, these are some good cards back to back. So Thunder Magic, straight from Final Fantasy 13.
Nice.
Resentful Revelation, which is clearly our Sephiroth.
There he is. Reading about his mother, Genova.
And then Flashback. How typical for Sephiroth to have a flashback. And Blitzball.
Oh, nice.
This is Waka at his best.
There he is.
Playing Blitzball. The mini game that actually was like a full game on its own.
Yeah, that was such a cool game. I don't know how they could breathe underwater for so long, but it's basically a water polo now.
I think they had the thing that let them breathe underwater
Oh,
so
was
they
it?
can play it.
Okay.
Then Combat Tutorial. That's also Final Fantasy 10 there. Paladin's Arms, Final Fantasy 14, one of the classes, Paladin.
Sweet.
Sabotender. The Walking Cactar, Sabotender.
Oh, nice. Cactuar is in this set too. Hopefully we pull
I'm
one.
sure he is. Adventurer's Airship.
Another airship.
Sorcerer's Schemes. Oh, you said it, and we got
There's
it.
Cactuar.
There's Cactuar. Got
One of
Trample.
the hardest enemies to fight.
Although this one does trample, but at the beginning of your end step, if this creature didn't enter the battlefield this turn, return it to its owner's hand. So he instantly essentially runs away at the end of every one of your turns.
Mm-hmm. Just like the game.
And he has trample. But he only does 3 damage. If he's anything like the real one, he'd do 9,999.
That is in this set too.
Okay.
Ooh, Garnet, nice.
Yep. Princess of Alexandria, Final Fantasy 9.
And she's summoning in the background
Yep.
too.
That's one of your sets.
Yeah, that's a cool scene. Ooh, Garland.
Garland. This is from Final Fantasy 1, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah, the original.
Knight of Cornelia, yes. Oh, I forgot.
And
about
Garland
that.
is another like recurring name in the series too. It's pretty cool.
Kane, the Traitorous Dragoon, Final Fantasy 4. I think that was the creation of Dragoons, right?
Might have been, yeah. It was early on.
It's a rare. Then You Are Not Alone.
Yeah, that was the scene, I believe, when Zidane was starting to doubt his purpose, and he was like leaving the team, and then the rest of them kind of try to show him that, hey, we got your back, like we're all in this together.
And then the Treno Dark
there we
City.
go, Dark City.
And a token.
Oh,
With a bird.
AJ first Chocobo.
The Chocobo tokens. I'm going to try and zoom in the second camera here, just so people can get a better view of the cards. All right. I got 2 more packs for this. Oh, that's the token right off the bat. Elemental. And Ice Magic. One of my favorite kinds of magic. And that one is from Final Fantasy X, I believe. Oh, I don't remember her name. She was the Black Mage.
Oh, was it Lulu? No,
No.
I think someone else.
Lulu, I believe, was the thief. It will come back to me, or you'll look it up. Dwarven Castle Guard, Resentful Revelation. We got Blitzball with Waka. Vane's Treachery.
Yeah, she was the black
Final
mage,
Fantasy
Lulu.
12. It was Lulu?
Lulu was the black mage. This one.
So it is Lulu then.
Mhm.
Okay. Why did I think she was the
like-
thief?
she
The
was like
thief
the
was
goth.
with the yellow crop top. Always with
Oh,
Yuna.
Riku.
Riku.
Yeah, Riku. The 3 protagonists of X2, right?
Yep.
If anyone out there had those gun controllers, let me know. Those are cool.
So Vane's treachery here. We got Laporte's Scout from Final Fantasy 14. Reach the Horizon again. Reno and Rude.
Ah, from 7.
Yes.
Nice. The dynamic duo.
These guys were probably one of the best villains to play against in the game. They were funny and just cocky.
Yeah, what do you think they really were villains? Do you think they were more like anti-heroes? Because they kind of came around in the end, right?
Yes, but in the beginning you don't know that.
No, in the beginning you don't know. They just had to get you.
I also try not to give spoilers.
For a game that's this old?
Oh, you never know. Fire
Oh,
magic.
Vivi, nice. And if you
Classic.
notice, look at the steps on Fire Magic. You actually can upgrade it in the card. So Fire, and then Faraga, right?
Yep. All right, let me see.
Depending
If
on
I, can...
how much mana you pay. So
I do not know why it doesn't want to go in focus today, but I may have messed up with the focus here. I will do it manually.
And our Kingdom Hearts fans out there too recognize that spell. Sora casts it all the time.
There we go. I must have put the camera on manual focus there, so I apologize. Side quest card collection.
Nice. Which card game is that?
This one
From 8?
was from 14.
14. Ooh, is this Cerberus?
I don't see it.
Oh no, I'm looking at the.
Oh, sorry, the one in my hand.
I'm getting too excited. I'm jumping ahead.
Cerberus. Yep, it is Cerberus from Final Fantasy VIII.
He was a cool summon.
And he has the 3 levels: Surveil 1, Double, and Triple. Look at the top card of your hand for Surveil. Double, when you next cast an instant or sorcery spell, copy it. And then the third one, Triple, when you next cast an instant or sorcery spell, copy it twice. That's a
Nice.
little broken.
Yeah.
Speaking of sorceries, Sorceress's Schemes, a sorcery. Return target instant or sorcery card from the graveyard or exiled card with flashback you own to your hand.
Ooh, okay. So it brings back Exile too.
Yeah, that's different. Out. And yeah, I've got the land here and a token. I'm going to try and fix this camera just a little bit. I do realize I keep drifting a little higher. I had this target set point before we started, and it was right here. But now that I've moved the camera, it's a little hard to keep. So hopefully this is better, and then I'll move it when it's your turn to go up. There we go. I think I got it spot on this time. Rachel, if you do play these games someday, I believe I have Final Fantasy VII, the original, Final Fantasy VII, the remake, and Rebirth all on Steam. So you can play it from the ROG Ally. And
They also released the entire 1 through 6 Pixel Remaster
did they?
for all systems: Steam, PlayStation, sure Xbox too, Switch. So most of the Final Fantasy franchise can be found on
On
all
PC?
systems. Yeah, PC, anything.
So I got here Summon Chocobo.
Nice with Mog.
Yep. That's clearly Final Fantasy VII. That's like
Mhm.
one of the summons you get.
One of the earlier ones in the remake, especially.
It is a funny summons. Item Shopkeeper. Marlboro. This has got to be
Oh, the
Final
Marlboro.
Fantasy. Oh, it's actually Final Fantasy V. I was going to say 11. But
He shows up a lot. Yeah, he's scary.
in 11, he's probably the most painful fight for its level. Like, by the time you're able to really fight him, you don't get experience because you're too high level.
Look at the effect too. The bad breath.
Yep.
When you enter, each opponent discards a card, loses 2 life, and exiles the top card of their library.
Top 3 cards.
Top 3? It's
Yeah,
just
it's
as
broken.
annoying as it is in the game.
Bard's Bow. I'm not used to bards having bows.
I was gonna say, yeah, they usually don't.
But I guess in Final Fantasy 14 they do. I haven't played in a while.
Free up to level 60, folks.
If you play, let me know. I'm definitely down to play Final Fantasy 14 online. Stuck in Summoner's Sanctum. I don't remember this in 10. Being stuck in the Summoner's Sanctum.
Yeah, got me there.
Huh.
Card looks cool though.
It looks really cool. I just don't recognize them. You know, I'm probably gonna end up having to play the entire game again.
Oh, yeah. Lock and chew, watch out.
Iron Giant. Vincent's Limit Break.
Oh, Vincent.
Yep, Final Fantasy 7. Titus,
There we go.
Blitzball Star.
There he is.
So this is a big one. Titus over here. He was the main character in Final Fantasy 11. Sorry, 10. Final Fantasy 10. And you start literally playing Blitzball. That's how the game starts. And then a giant catastrophe happens and you wash up on the shore and the beach. The rest I leave to you to play.
Like most RPG games, you watch the shore, don't know what happened.
Phantom Train.
I remember that
Was
one.
train
They're running from the train, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I remember that. That's 6?
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe one of them is strong enough to kick the train up. No, punch the train up in the air, right?
I don't remember.
No, he suplexes the train. Oh, what's his name?
Oh, you can. That's right. You can suplex the train.
You
We had
suplex the
card
train.
before too.
Yep. Ring of Lucci, Final Fantasy V. Shantoto, Tactician Magician. That is definitely Final Fantasy 11. Shantoto is one of the I forgot the little people's names. It says dwarf wizard, but she's not a dwarf. She is from a tribe in Final Fantasy 11 where all the smaller people are very stronger at magic, and I just don't remember their names, which is a shame because I played this game for like 10 years straight.
It's gonna come to off the stream though.
It's gonna come on as soon as I sit in that seat. Don't spoil it. I'll figure it out.
All right,
I'll
wait.
figure it out. No spoilers. Water Crystal.
Well, many
Classic.
crystals of 3, I think, right?
Yep. Grand Pulse Ochu. And our forest and an art,
An art card. Nice. Ooh,
Nice.
Quina from Final Fantasy 9.
Yep.
One of the Q.
This is going in a penny sleeve right now.
I'll open it.
I got it. 'Cause
She
now-
was one of the game's, I believe, Blue Mages was her class in the game in terms of like
Yes.
typical classes. She would eat things, get the power. She was cool. I believe you're opening the foil pack.
Sabin Figaro suplexing the train. Yes. I think that was it.
Oh, nice.
I'm opening one of the foil packs here. I just started to open it off stream a little
Only
bit.
in a JRPG can someone suplex a train.
And it looks cool.
Oh, what do we got? What do we got?
That's a nice looking card, though. So Lock Cole
Oh,
from
Locke.
6.
From 6, yeah. The main character. Well, one of
Maester
the main.
Seymour. That one's Final Fantasy X.
It is 10. I remember Seymour.
That is the summoner that challenges Yuna, who says he's going to be the summoner that saves the world. So the two in Final Fantasy X, the summoners are all fighting to save the world, and they all think they're better than the other. But this one, Seymour, he thought he was the shit. And I will say now he is a shit. Planes from Final Fantasy 12, Final Fantasy 7, Seventh Heaven.
Oh, Seventh Heaven.
Yep.
Everyone knows that club.
Plains, the islands from, what is that, 13?
I believe so.
Islands from 10, the beach again. These are some really nice holographic cards. Ooh.
So then this must be the traditional lands, the non-foil. So we need to
Yep.
open these. The same thing as those.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Those are your 2 foil promos. They
Okay.
have a little chocobo, and then they have the 4 lands. That's the foil
Nice.
set.
I'm going to put those two in penny sleeves now, actually.
Mhm.
And after I do that, we'll swap seats.
Nice. We got a couple more for the play booster.
There's a lot more cards than I expected. I was really thinking it was going to be like, just 7 cards in a pack and a few little
No,
packs.
yeah, Magic gives you a lot.
Magic's also very competitive.
It is.
And I'm going to put these in top loaders as well.
Definitely bang for your buck in terms of quality. Just with this set, good luck finding them.
Yeah, I saw they were sold out everywhere. All the good sets. We're gonna put that over the beholder. And we're gonna put Master Seymour over here.
Over the singing Draconic Bard.
I'm a big fan of bards, but I guess so. It's alright, it's not Alfira.
It's
so
not clear.
it's not the same. Alright.
Alright, let's see what happens.
While we do this switch, I'm just gonna make sure everything's set up.
Alright. So tell us what you think of our pull so far. Any callbacks for you? Any familiar faces?
While you do that, I'm just gonna be getting some checks on the background.
Rachel saying her vacation project, trying out Final Fantasy games. I can't think of a better way to spend a vacation, to be honest. Working your way through the series. With the new release of the Pixel remasters, that really is the best way if you want to start chronologically. Alright. Let's see what we're looking here. I gotta situate my hands. This should look like a good spot.
I will fix the camera.
Okay. While Victory is doing that, I'll jump right into the pack. I think I opened it backwards, so let's see what we got here.
I've opened a few backwards. It's fine.
It's really confusing, orientation-wise. But we have Robot Warrior from Final Fantasy VI. So that should be familiar for those who played. Let's see. Combat Tutorials, another Titus card. Oh, we have Crooklyn in the chat, thank you. Fan of the Seymour art. Paladin's Arms, another Final Fantasy 14. Sabotender. The Undercity Dire Rat. Oh, Chocobo Kick for Final Fantasy 4. This is a cool one. I'll pass this over to Victory so you can check out the card. Up. Your sport. Oh, we got... Sleeve this.
Oh,
Sleeve right away.
forget the Chocobo
Yeah.
kick. Woo.
So that's a special art card done by Yoshitaka Amano, I believe. One of the original Final Fantasy illustrators. Yep. It's Golbez from Final Fantasy IV. So this is one of the special art cards.
Very nice.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Put that in a top loader there too if you
Yeah,
get a chance.
we'll top load that too.
Yeah, pass me a top loader.
I'm usually on sleeve duty, so I'm passing over the sleeves to Victory here. I'm also going to pass him over his favorite sport item, a Blitzball. Let's see, we have Torgal. This is 16? Yeah. I recognize Clive. Ambrosia Whiteheart, a legendary chocobo from Final Fantasy 16. Legendary creature, bird.
Huh. I don't recognize.
Yeah. Then we have the Final Days from 14. Do you recognize this?
Well, the final days because the game comes to a crazy end. Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
I-
Menacing card, though. Oh, Golbez again. Big in this pack.
Wow.
So he's the rare for this pack, and one of them. Crystal Collector.
There we go. Penny, sleeve him up.
And our final rare for the set is Dion Bahamut's Dominant. So this is from Final Fantasy 16. So I think just how Clive is Ifrit's Dominant, we have Dion, who is Bahamut's Dominant. Oh, we have Lisa in the chat. Hello.
Oh, hello, Lisa.
Dire City Rat Hollow, and Trino Dark City. That was a good pack.
Yeah, that was really good. That was your first pack.
That was first pack. First pack magic. Switching from the back of the fighting line to the front. Let's see how pack number 2 fares. There's plenty more packs to come.
I've been seeing a lot more Final Fantasy 16 in that pack.
Especially with that just coming out. Yeah, probably a lot of new fans to the franchise. Not to mention, I believe in Tekken, for those out there who play Tekken, Clive is going to be a playable fighter coming up. Which is pretty cool collaboration. I know everyone wanted Tifa, so
Yes.
I think he's trying to make that happen. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but in the meantime, we have Clive.
Nah, it's not the same.
It's not the same. You're Not Alone, Final Fantasy 9, nice. Oh, Light of Judgment, Final Fantasy 6. This is a cool card.
Nice.
The infamous Sephiroth's Intervention. Gigantoad, Final Fantasy 5. Frog. The Rook Turret from Final Fantasy 14. That's pretty cool. One of the artifacts.
That's cool.
Oh, this is a classic image.
Which is that
One of
one?
the inns, like the classic from the
Ah,
towns,
yep.
Final Fantasy 3. Welcome. We have rooms for 200 gil a night. Would you like to stay and rest your body and mind?
For anybody who's never played a Final Fantasy game, there was always an inn or some location where you can pay a little bit to sleep, rest, get back to full health.
Yeah, that was in Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, even early Zelda games too.
There's game logic, you know. You just get one good night's sleep and everything's fine. All your broken bones are mended.
If only. Hail Gigas before, now we have 13 Snowvilliers. Cool looking card.
Ooh, what's that one?
Rydia, Summoner of Mist from Final Fantasy 4.
Summoner of Mist from 4.
Yeah, Human Shaman.
See, I played these on the phone. I never played them like...
Yeah, the earlier games I played must have been late teens, early 20s, and I don't even remember them too well. I kind of just played for the experience.
Yep.
Like just to try them. Eject. This spell can't be countered.
All right.
And there's Aerith. Oh,
Oh.
legendary bird.
Oh.
Sleeve it.
All right, so you got all the legendary
We'll be back.
packs.
We'll be back, folks. I mean, if anyone's gonna pull legendary bird,
It would be Hawkeye, I'd hope.
so we just saw Ambrosia Whiteheart before, and here we have again the Yoshitaka. No, this isn't Yoshitaka Amano. This is Shie Nanahara. So a beautiful card.
See if you could lower that a little bit just to show it in the... Yeah,
How's
there
that?
we go, so people can see it.
Yeah, that's a beautiful card.
That is a nice card.
Then
At
we
this
have
rate,
A Realm Reborn.
we are
from
running
Final
out of
Fantasy
space.
14, another rare.
Nope, that's the art. I'm going to need you to put this one on the... I don't know, cover the Barbarian there or something.
Yeah, we'll cover the illustration hollow, or the illustration rare. Sorry. Hope Estheim from 13 looks like hollow.
Okay.
Windhurst Federation Center from 11. Interesting double color land.
Oh,
And another art
and a
card.
Moogle.
And a Moogle art card. Art series number 3 of 53. This is Stiltskin, the Moogle Merchant.
Very nice.
Can't go wrong with a Moogle.
Yeah. Those who can't see. Guess cover another one of the other cards, but
We're slowly replacing our
we're running out of stands.
Baldur's Gate D&D Beyond over here. All right.
So I got the idea of stands from AJ. He actually suggested them, and I told him that I could 3D print them. And then I realized how long it would take to print this many of them. I just ended up buying them anyway.
So, sometimes it is just the right call. It's like when I watch the videos of people making like guitars or crazy stuff out of like ridiculous materials. I'm like, all the time you spent, just buy it. It's cool you can do it. It's cool that you can do it. But for ease of time, sometimes just spend a few bucks. So we got Laguna again, from FF8, Magitech Infantry. This is Final Fantasy 15.
That
Robot Soldier.
That I do remember. It wasn't one of the greatest games, but it was a interesting Final Fantasy.
That was a popular one. Actually, I haven't played it myself. They have it for Switch, but it's Final Fantasy 15 Pocket Edition, which is almost like a chibi version, and it didn't really interest me. If I want to play it, I want to play it right.
I agree.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 1, Warrior Sword.
Yes.
Oh, this is a cool one. Final Fantasy 9, on the Black Mages. This was one of the sadder parts of the game story. Yeah, Black Mages, Darkspawn of the Mist. One of my favorite characters, Vivi, was one of them.
I'll put that one in the sleeve for you.
The Goo Goo Gardener from Final Fantasy 11.
I'm sorry, the Goo Goo Gardener?
It's Close.
Oh, Gabagoo.
Gobu?
Or
Yeah, I don't know what he is.
Gabu.
He's something.
Yes.
Is this next one? Is this Seymour?
Is it?
Looks like him.
What Final Fantasy is that?
10. He has the hair.
And he has the hair. I just don't recognize the scene.
He must be fighting Yuna at some point because the quote it says, "Your eyes, they burn with resolve." Beautiful.
Well, they practice fight with each other, and he's an ass. And then
Oh,
there's
that's
one scene where they do have a major fight with each other.
I see. I hear the arrogance coming out in,
Yep.
in that quote. Another adventure is in. Ooh, Ultros, obnoxious octopus from Final Fantasy VI.
The obnoxious octopus. That sounds like a
That's a
nickname
cool
you'd
looking
give
card
someone.
too. Let's see what we got next. Dragoon's Lance from 14. We also have Coliseum Behemoth. Coliseum Behemoth from Final Fantasy 2.
Very nice.
Behemoth is another classic character that shows up a lot, usually towards the end game.
Yes.
Oh, we got Odin summon. Final Fantasy 14.
Yep. Odin was one of the tough summons.
Summon Primal Odin. Again with 3 steps.
Odin and Fenrir. You know, two men to kill each other.
One, destroy target creature opponent controls. Second one, whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, that player loses the game. Wow, so if you don't block on the second turn, you lose.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It's almost broken.
Yeah, that's wild. Oh. And the legendary.
Oh, which sword is that?
The-
I can't see from here. Buster sword.
It
Okay.
cannot be replicated.
Yep.
Buster Sword.
That one goes in a sleeve.
That has to go in a sleeve. That's a cool card. We have the Hollow Capital City from 16. And another island from 10. Oh, and another art card. We have Lock Cole.
Very nice.
Another nice art card. 15 and 53.
We'll find a spot for him as well.
We can stand him up back there. We already have the promo.
I guess we
From
slant. Can you reach that one?
Yeah. A little bit. Good.
We are out of stand space. We will have to start cannibalizing soon.
Oh boy. We have 2 of Lock here and there. So I might have to replace one of them. Alright, down 2 packs for this.
If we have
Bundle.
2 locks, could one of them be loaded?
Let us know in the chat, folks.
Let us know if you like my puns.
Even on Final Fantasy night, we have to get him. Oh, Crooklyn, he recognizes Buster Sword. He knows.
Yep, that's one of the classics.
I think one of the big chases out there too. Oh, we'll start from the front. That was a Moogle. Aerith Rescue Mission. I remember this one from Remake.
Yep. Saving Aerith. Let me ask you this. I know the game doesn't really do a romance, but Aerith or Tifa?
I'm glad you asked. Option 3, Yuffie.
A or B? You choose Z. All right.
I was always a Yuffie fan. I even went through the extra steps to bring Yuffie to the when you go on the ride at in the city. You can go on a date with one of them.
Yes.
I made sure Yuffie was in my party enough that she was my option to go on the date with me. I know a lot of people went for Tifa, a lot went for Aerith. Barrett was also an option. And he asked you, like, why are you taking me on this? Maybe we'll pull one of those cards.
That's not what I asked, but I got it.
I'm justifying myself here. Alright, fine. If I have to pick A or B, I would probably pick yes, you know what?
See? It's a tough question.
Alright, here's my answer. Tifa in original Final Fantasy VII,
Absolutely.
but I would probably pick Aerith in Remake.
I can see that.
I like her a lot more in Remake. I really didn't spend a lot of time with her in the original. Remake, they fleshed her out a lot. And I liked her personality. I liked her character. We got the bomb from Final Fantasy 9. Oh, and speaking of my romance option, Injured. Fight on.
But wait, that's a dark card?
Yeah, because return 2 target creatures from your graveyard.
Ah, I would think that'd
So, like,
still be a
revival.
light card. Return them from the graveyard, bring them back to life.
Yeah, I guess anything like Phoenix Down, Necromancy.
Okay.
Let's see. Gashel Greens from Final Fantasy 11. So we're feeding the Chocobo. Magic Damper. That's a cool looking card.
Very
1/1
nice.
and hexproof. Nice.
Classic Moogle.
The 6th or 5th Cloudbound Moogle.
You always need an army of Moogles.
Up. Where it all began. World map. Final Fantasy 1.
The world map.
This is definitely accurate to the game, too.
It does look.
All right. Game accurate. And I know, I'm not ignoring here the full art card from Final Fantasy 12.
All right. I already got the sleeves ready.
This is... I don't know who this is. This is a cool looking card. I know you played 12, though, right?
Yeah, a long time ago. I think that's the prince, right?
He looks rather regal. So maybe.
Yeah. Let me top load him.
Oh, we have the classic item here. The Ether. Restores 20 MP. Final Fantasy 7. I like how they use the effect, too. Exile this artifact, add 1 blue mana. When you next cast an instant or sorcery, copy that spell. You may choose new targets. So pretty cool.
Nice.
Ether card. Oh, Choco Comet.
Choco
This is Final Fantasy
Comet.
12.
I don't remember that.
Oh, the quote here is cool. The other colorations of Chocobo tend to be quite violent, giving rise to the saying, yellow best for riding, aught else best be hiding. This is a cool one. Oh, Diamond Weapon. Final Fantasy 7.
Yep.
One of the elemental weapons. I believe that's Sid's airship in the background, too. The Highwind flying behind it. Let's see if we can get a close-up on that.
Let's see.
I'll try to go up here. So that's the Highwind right behind Diamond Weapon. These are... I think Diamond was the boss you had to fight. The other two were Ruby and Emerald. I remember there's optional bosses.
Yes.
Wow, immune. Prevent all combat damage that will be dealt to Diamond Weapon.
Those fights were always a struggle.
Oh no! Then we have Ishgard from Final Fantasy 14. This is a cool looking card. Recognize the town?
I am trying to. Ishgard. Oh, this is the major city.
Okay.
This is like one of the major cities, but I just don't remember it. The name.
And we have a hollow here, the Cat Beast from 15, Koro. We have Gone, the Town of Ruin from Final Fantasy 5. And lastly, another hero from Final Fantasy 14.
Who we got? Oh, classic. Oh, wait. Taru.
Taru.
That was the name of the species
See?
I couldn't remember from before.
We knew he'd get it, folks. We knew he'd get it. So Taru. That was a legendary magician creature, right? They said dwarf wizard?
Yes, it was the wizard. So they are from the city of Windurst. Or Wind. It's all on the tip of my tongue from Final Fantasy XI. It's been way so long. But it was one of the 3 cities, and it was the Federation with the yellow flag. And they were the magic city, the city to go to for all magic. However, everyone who ever played the game always started in Sandoria or Bastok, the other 2 cities.
Okay. Scorpion Sentinel. I remember this from Final Fantasy 7. One of the earlier fights.
Yep.
And if you couldn't beat him, Cloudian gives you help on the bottom of the card. He says, Barret, be careful. Attack while its tail's up. It's going to counterattack with its laser. So, one of the earlier fights. It was tough in Remake, too.
It was. We got a little comments in the chat, so Crooklyn would choose Tifa. Just so we'd know. Everyone else who's in the chat, let us know. Aerith or Tifa.
Aerith or Tifa?
But I am with Crooklyn. It would have been Tifa for me.
Tifa?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
But it's a tough choice.
Mountain Chocobo from 7. The green one, that's a cool looking one. I like all the different Chocobos. I remember breeding them in 7, or raising them to get to a different color.
I'll let you know after I play.
Maybe will someone else out there also choose Yuffie like me? Let me know. The Ninja Thief. We have a Kutru Forayer from Final Fantasy 11.
I actually don't recognize that one.
Scary looking dude.
I've played all the DLCs.
This next card, this is Final Fantasy 2. I don't know what this is, but this might be my new favorite card. It's called Commune with Beavers.
I'm sorry. Commune with what?
With Beavers. And it says here, And the quote, "Guy speak beaver." So you gotta love the humor that they throw in these games too. It's like,
Well,
they take it so seriously that you have to roll with it. But I find it very funny. Commune with beaver.
AJ says he's with you. I don't know if he was
Nice.
talking about the beaver eating.
I think it's referring to the Yuffie, not the beavers, but maybe, who knows? Maybe both.
Let us know, AJ. I'm kind of curious now.
Iron Giant, not the movie. Another Vincent Limit Break. Cool looking card. And depending on how much you pay, you turn into a different creature, which I like.
Nope.
Oh, Ramu. I remember this one.
Oh, that's summon.
Yeah. This is from 6, this version.
Okay. In
So-
6, he was fire, or was he lightning as well?
Probably lightning. But lightning goes under fire and magic too, a lot.
Because Ifrit was almost always fire.
Yeah, he's always fire. So this
Shiva was
one-
almost always ice, I think.
Always ice.
Was it always? I feel
Mhm.
like there was one game where they switched them up.
Really, Ifrit's always she was always been ice, as far as I know.
I'll have to look it up, but okay.
And same thing with Odin. Odin's always thunder. So some of
Well,
them always maintain.
Ramu's thunder sometimes. In Final Fantasy 11, Ramu is lightning and thunder,
Mm-hmm.
but they didn't put Odin in 11.
Right. I think in 8 you had Ramu instead of
Yes, instead
instead
of
of Odin. So I think it depends. This is a cool ability. Wizards you control get +1 for the second, third step. Oh, we got Zack. 7 fans out there. We got Zack.
So AJ has answered. It's both. He was talking about both topics.
Thank you, AJ. Thank you. This is a cool card. I like Zack.
All right.
Clash of the Icons. This is from 16.
Yep.
Target creature you control fights other target creature. So I like those cards. Side quest: catch a fish. Let us know if in the chat if you're a big side quest person out there. Do you like fishing in games?
Yeah. Monster Hunter, Final Fantasy. Catching fish is important.
Zelda. When you have people you need to save, a world that's ending, do you spend your time catching fish? Let us know. Because Noctis does in Final Fantasy 15.
You gotta eat.
You gotta eat. Oh, Kuja. This is the big bad from Final Fantasy 9. This is awesome. Genome Sorcerer. Yeah, I love this guy. This is a cool card.
That does look cool.
Yeah, sleeve him. Kuja's he's a baddie. Oh, it's double-sided. Hold on. Sleeve it. We'll get the other side.
Oh. What is this?
And then we got another Final Fantasy 9 I'll get to. But let's see the other side of
Kuja,
Kuja.
the Genome Sorcerer, and Trans Kuja, Fate Defied.
Oh, and Transform, too. That's sick. So in Final Fantasy 9, similar to Limit Break in Final Fantasy 7,
Yep.
if you build up enough damage or you accrued enough attacks, you would build up your Trance, which basically makes you, OP for the next few turns. So this is Kuja when he's in Trance mode. Yeah, he was tough. Fully transformed by the end of the game.
Red Dead Redemption 2. I forgot about
Oh,
that.
Animal
one.
Crossing. How did I forget that? The fishing game. Unless you play Big Bass Fishing. But then we have Freya from Final Fantasy 9 as well. The Dragoon, who I think also was partially Red Mage in this game. That was like her dual class. But she was mostly Dragoon.
I believe so. I think Dragoon definitely,
Yeah.
but don't remember the Red Mage part. I'd remember Red Mage, but she does have the Red Mage outfit.
Yeah, that's why. I think like how Quina was the Blue Mage and also but not traditional Blue Mage.
Yep.
I think they combine like classes like that stuff to keep traditional. Royal City from Final Fantasy 12. Ravenastre. Cool looking card. And lastly, we have the token Hero and Horror.
Hero and horror.
Hero and Horror.
Sometimes your hero can be a horror.
All right. You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the horror.
So
Quote me on
we've
that, folks.
gone an hour in,
Oh.
and we have not even gotten to the boosters yet.
Do you want to save that for another night?
That's what I
Or
was.
two?
I was wondering. Let me see how many boosters there are.
Should be 36.
I mean, it should be. That's what Pokemon is, but I don't remember if this is the same.
Let's stay in the back.
Let's see.
What are
Enter-
play boosters?
Well, as we read, it is not stating. It says, what are play boosters? Play boosters are the best way to discover what Magic the Gathering has to offer. They're perfect for building decks, playing limited and are tons of fun to open. I don't know why
Well,
playing.
Crooklyn says it's a box. It's 30 for the set. So 30 packs.
Okay. Thank you, Crooklyn. Because I'm looking here and all I see is ages 13 plus, which kind of just qualifies.
Which we
me.
qualify, so
Just barely.
mentally too.
Oh,
Alright,
mentally
so-
not so much.
I'm thinking the next set then. That's what we'll do.
Yeah.
I do like at the bottom. Oh, yeah, it says this box contains 30 play boosters. Each is 14 random cards. And it says the box was sealed with shrink wrap bearing the official Wizards of the Coast logo. If the shrink wrap is not intact, the product integrity may be compromised. So if you're buying from a third-party site, please make sure that it is wrapped in the proper Wizards of the Coast logo. You see it right here, little stamp.
Yep.
Otherwise, you may be buying someone that resealed with no hits. I know that happened a lot with Pokemon, so I'd hate to see it happen with Magic.
It's what they do with the Japanese packs, right?
Mhm.
When
They
they're
do
new
a lot,
sets. They won't sell them in the U.S. with the shrink wrap just to prove that.
Yep.
they're
And
not
then you
official.
won't. They oftentimes won't even refund you. So, oh, poor AJ. He's only 12, but don't worry. Another year, buddy. Another year, then you can join us on stream. Yeah, all the time. Pokemon. It's true. It's true. I read horror stories online from Amazon, tampered packs. But yeah, I think that's it for tonight. We'll do the play booster another night.
Yeah.
But this was fun.
A lot of fun. I'm really excited to open that box too. After seeing some of these cards, some of these hits,
Yeah,
they're
for sure.
beautiful.
Yeah, the art is really stunning on these. Possibly with the next PSA submission, maybe send some of these in.
You know how long it takes to get back a
I do.
PSA submission? I am still waiting, and it's been a month or two.
Yeah, turnover is not fast.
No, but maybe we'll even play the decks.
Yeah, let me know. I do a battle.
Yeah, we got the decks right there.
Cloud vs. Sephiroth. So let us know if that's something you'd want to see. Let us know what do you think of the Magic cards. Thanks for joining us on this special stream night.
Yep, this special and was gonna be a one shot, but now it seems it's gonna be a 2-shot stream night. Thank you, Hawkeye, for joining. Thank you, everyone,
Always
for
a
watching.
pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Yes, and please let us know what you think. Write in the comments. Leave us some suggestions. Like and subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching. Everyone, have a good night.
Good night.
And we'll leave you maybe with some music on the way out.
If I can get it up, let's see.
Oh, phrasing.
Oh boy.
Thank you and good night.